amano de ba manga na sika ye di hyem no onye sika kakraba kra
Sa enso na omampani Mahama se obehye asoye ahodo eni afiefie mu kutupa se wonfa won ho enwura kuaye mu
na kasiebeze beti bi wo min so de oswafo another paynipa da youth employment agency ano onin paynifa wodo na ochem de no be hia do ho be hia ono boboa ama national apprenticeship program no wetum akonanyim
wo ensem foforo mu no IGP adini dom anim akopie mu ewo boko enam basabasa ya ekoso wo ho no ehu
the maran so na additional waterma was someone one task day wabo oye ebi bright nizin don be amradon fama won mpotem wo want mo asakra
ene no NDC amanyokuo no emmabunu ede entrene kak omabo entrene enam MC ayebe paw no ehu
ensam no ebinime kei ho enna ya boaboa no yazebosmote ewiabe Abusua kase Akan KASE3BO wo big family radio kasa free na sayetna se another yekodazo damana oye juma kubi adaruma ena oboyinechi do ma yedin sami yetum yaze ebro oye trustees network group is yenkancho the urban marketing services consultancy services tourism vacation property management brokerage birth certificate application passport application ni nan wodi wudwuma ewo ho da mara so ena ebotuma phone 0540932188 0540932188 wo abefo quantum point kese no oye trustees network group.com Center for Trade is yankancho de yejumeku bi na pre host wa akonya no edeho na am host yejumeku ebi to the hotels, vendors, restaurants and pubs, transport companies, non-governmental organizations, travel and tour companies, real estate companies, hospitals and pharmacies in the Jumeku bian will host one aston yen. And Bomazna from 054-714-8481 054-714-8481 wo abe for quantum pantan kasano or your centerfortrade.com and our Facebook on Center for Trade.
Sa enso na Abusua Big Family Multimedia Institute ene no open multimedia school a womoma entete ya ehotia ene na mekamfo Big Family Multimedia Institute ena ede amawo ye nyuma ye de no ebi ye computing, journalism and media studies, digital marketing, business and secretariatship studies. Order for free it was 0595 993 059-599-833 and I say 053-650-3920 sa enso na BFM store eton sa afrew se order for bora na so ye ho se wo pe clothing and accessories, jewelry and watches, men and women shoes, hair care and makeup accessories, beer and wine, kitchen and dining wares, electronics ni nyina bi ewo na so ye ho enu nti tutumrika bra na beje wodie odofo frɛ omonso ewo 054-714-9035
Abusua Jumakui and a warboy nature drama yede KASE3BO ebro ye stream live on Facebook or your Big Family Radio ye stream live ewo ho into bomazan na wonso kwankokutie bi mepocho irite no na comment edwadwen che ezreba na afen so na recha ma wunuanom ma wonso wonye bi etie na wehuzaro kodo ewo oman Ghana Akan kan for yerusumu ende ewia biri ezin ayejedo aranyan ejata Kabana Dodona from Major Atakoko school time was porcupine. My name
Abrewa baya adepa
Afe and Samano Ninchemu Oni Ghana man payin Yera Yohani Dramani Mahama edan memende en okopo mu ewo bono epoye manto mechete chimana na odi dwumedi bi kahyeha no na nina eye Ghana Feed Ghana program na Feed Ghana dwumedi bi odaba obaboa Ghana yankasa no ye nenwuma hodo yedi no anade yinezi bana hodo yedi no yetumi edua dodo nara ewo omane mum na abra omampanyin Yewra Yohane Dramani Mahama Orokasa wo dwumedi no ase and order to go no orichemu dem all the dwumedi bi bo na dwumedi oye nkokon ngeten ya o onche bia nkokon nketen small chicken idi or the baba na okasa no chem de 90 potimpo na mo de benedem what na sa yankontai we bubu odi bi afim odi bi aka ho wasese ebe ne multiplication wa bi addition wa bi subtraction wa bi division wa bi and a long division cramponi na wa oye hu na Ghana say ye background kokko na e de fi obi mando na e da boman Ghana ha na Ghana yang bakakra no na onye Ghana abrochi dollars million no ahanan $400 million and a Ghana yetumi abodam ekawi ya de kran kokko efi obi mando de bo omani mom no we no chem de denti ena Ghana ha krampo na ebe no kokko ye obi enda manfo tum ye no kokko woni fi ento ne dwume dodere ba o ye ne campaign abra ye boto aba no ogbon to wo man Ghana ha be boko bia ngokko ngetengeto na cha dozere ba ento ene wa ka sa chem de the main $400 million a ye de kran kokko ye di fi amano ne ye de bo man Ghana ha no o ye nyiwu kasa pa ena oze mo man Ghana osaso kasa na o chem de the main tin oboboa enimpa be ye edwenum anan 54 na waboa ama watumoden nkokko anade nnoma wodro no woni dwo de djuma oye metric tons no impem do 10,000 metric tons ema nkokko dwumeti no wetum akonkan no ono namdo ema ozama wodo bisuma ekuafo ahodro a wo ho oye fertilizer care trucks na afenso tractors ahodro o de man nwumoku bi nso ho oye Ghana Prisons Office Service from National Service Authority NMP fa ahodro bi wo ho a obaboa ama dwumeti no wetum akọ enkan.
Poultry industry revitalization, which is popularly called the Nkukong Kitinkiti program. And I know that the Poultry Farmers Association are very strongly represented here. I've seen my friend Boris B and his members clapping when I said Nkukong Kitinkiti. Nana Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, Ghana imports almost $400 million worth of chicken every year. This we all must be ashamed of. Our poultry farm to table project, popularly referred to as the Nkukong Kitinkiti program, which is going to be implemented in collaboration with the Poultry Farmers Association, will support hatcheries, feed mills, veterinary services, and poultry processing centers. This year, we're going to register 50 anchor farmers who will be supported to produce 4 million beds, which will be equivalent to 10,000 metric tons of chicken. Additionally, a supplementary program would involve the registration of 55,000 households across this country. And each of these 55,000 households are going to produce 500 beds every year.
Abusua ya daswa ejina omampani Mahama asueye na eneinu omampani Mahama apaw dwumadie bi ho entoma na ne nyina ene se dwumadie yi watu ni din Feed Ghana program weye oman no enhyehyeye anase dwumadie a eba abeboa oman no ama yenya enuane bebre yankasa ye bedua ye enuane bebre na yenya enyuma bebre na afen so enuane a yekra edi free amanhodo so no abre ase opa dwumadie yi ho entoma ewo Tachiman Bono East region na no memenda etwa mu ye Omampani Mahama say ni dwumadie yi edin a yede beto no yede befre no ene se yeridua na osi ode adesrade etu ekuekuo enyuma kuanim sukufuo afiafie mu esese wo wafikyire baby a wote se wo asase krokrowa bi da ho a ode adesrade etu wanim se dua bibi ti se entos jene nyadoa enkruma ene adeade se de ebeye a yankasa yebetumi edi nia yedua na okosoa eka ne nsem ese sa dwumadie yi de eba abeboa enkanka asukufuo obehye wom kutupa ama wom aduadua eniama saa ewo sukuu mu sade ebeye a ebeboa ama school feeding program akoso yentie omampani ensem no ebi
strategic umbrella under which all agricultural projects and interventions will be executed. It is anchored on deliberate actions to increase food production, promote modern farm practices, strengthen infrastructure, and develop agro-industrial zones across the length and breadth of Ghana. We're going to encourage not only households and communities to grow vegetables like tomatoes, pepper, garden eggs, and thereby reducing household food costs and increasing self-reliance, but we're also going to encourage institutions such as senior high schools with available lands to be supported to venture into crop production and livestock farming. And so all our schools that have land available, you are going to use some of that land for agricultural purposes. You grow vegetables to improve the food of the students in their kitchen. You have cows, goats, sheep, so that you can provide meats for our children in school. This will complement the school feeding program and encourage students to view agriculture as a viable career.
Abusua yetwa ensam nodo. Paynipa Oda National Youth Authority ano ono premping washasa onimpenfo ahodo aid inshia metre stakeholders ahodo na nina for National Apprenticeship Program jumedibia wo April bosom na dotodo eduasa ena wapam etam na nyame adme April bosom na dotodo eduasa ena obohwe na wapa jumedi hu etam na jumedi ne botayini na onyene dem wo bohwe aboa ama mbebuno wo manga na ha ebin pensa ne dwuma asuo no wetum edi hu dwuma ye de mentano se de medwumedi mabada enwan kasa no wontum mfa enhye won nsem na won sor keke na won beye enti oni stakeholders ahodo a wo adepam oye sim stressful tailors fo ena afen so mechanics fo wona wudi oye fit ho adwuma wo pam adepam fo hairdresser fo chede insan adwuma bia da obebun bi pedo osua wo manga na ha no emu mpanyinfo ahodo no ena National Youth Authority panyinpa oda wona no Yera Osman Ayariga on one din hia na odin sama ahodo to wonyim dem the medjumedi wo babayi was a babua amembebuna wo manga na ha dodo na no wunyi edwuma ye no wetumi nsan edwuma aye nanso onso wada wo bedin shawdu bebrebu gwa akwem aboa amedwuma wo bedi no wetum aso amanfo enwa.
A program that government is going to partner with we within the private sector. So we are master craftsman, we are mechanic new, we are hairdresser new, we are carpenter new. Once we are master craftsman, government will go into partnership with who are we are master craftsman. Now we are at what training apprentices are here. Who training our apprentices? The government makes our master craftsman for training the apprentices. Now you, the apprentice who will be learning from the master craftsman, when himself said once a while, you will pick car from your house to the service center or your master craftsman shop. So because of that, you remember my idea friend is stipends and a small allowance, but SAS can endorse because I'm saying here that's a SAS can endorse. One share will be better than forever apprentice. Yeah, started with 10,000 the whole Ghana. Aside from that, so share Abusua for persons with disabilities, and I say maybe you don't hear, you don't speak, you have some challenge in terms of your normal abilities. Maybe you have some challenges with yourself. You have a special percentage for persons like that. So I entreat all young people, as soon as we launch this program on the 30th of April, try to take advantage of the free national
Abusua na onechuno oye mbreshe bedwamini ze madesha wo kole clotte ye mame oye Zenator Ajiman Rollins akasai eno oriche muday se ye hwede me dwumedi a wodiri bana sika odishem no also amanfo ya 2 ya taxpayers money yada ena wodi share de me dwumedi no mu amende obabua membebu na yedwuma ye enti wona wodete nkwancha mantwea wo hye beebi a wo ya wona wokeka den ena wodi ya amanyo sam ena amanyo sam uromo se yidi ya amanyo edwumedi enye npipinye nya enye ndi se ose de bi mema ye hu de medwumedi no ye edwumedi be wodere ba wobeka do ya amanyo sam na sanso ka se na o chem dem oye edwumedi be wodere be wodi bobua mo man ga na etuma afa ntampa pe fram na wa membebu no wona wunye edwuma ye no wenye edwuma ye wona economy no wanye independent wutu abe the economy independent ewo omani mu no so nsamodo to nsamchofo enyimunin.
The money that's going into this program is taxpayers' money. It is our money, and therefore we must understand that we should not see this as a political or a partisan program, but to see it as a nation-building program that is meant to actually enhance the capacity of our youth. It's meant to give people employability. It's meant to give them economic independence, and we shouldn't look at it as one of those things where we're just coming to take money for the project and go away. It's a capacity-building project. It's supposed to enhance our capacity. Therefore, what money is going into it is money that should account. There should be a result at the end of it. If we're doing this properly, it's a win-win, where government actually does the tick box. They've actually delivered, and we as those on the receiving end in terms of trainers and trainees end up having the opportunity to have our tools provided for and stipends provided to the trainees, so that there's no excuse for not being able to get trained. But very importantly, let's have a level of accountability and transparency in what we will do. When we're embarking on training programs and we say we have 5 trainees, then let it be 5. Let's not pretend about the numbers, because there's money that's being targeted specifically for the numbers that we are being given. The other thing as well is those who are going to be trained should actually take the training seriously. There are timelines that will be provided for different training programs. Let's make sure that we're taking them seriously so that money and resources are not being wasted.
Wa ensam fufro mu no ye tu fa se okwade akopie mu ewo bambo kuo nu asoeye. Inspector General of Police IGP Christian Tete Yehonu na no ya wada etwa mu ena onene dom ekopie mu ewo boko ena mbasabasa ya na ekoso no ehu enye wonkuto enye police asoye no enkuto na emom no wo ne emema ma mekire asrafo no ene ka won hu bomu ekopie mu woboko ehwe se basabasa ya na ekoso no asumdue ebeba na leinu omode abetu dwa se basabasa ya ekoso ewo ho no owura ba kwa ye frɛ no Fuseini Idrisu efamu ehre ne nkwa afeiso enipa enum bi abaako nso oye police pani ena baako nso eye immigration pani omode etuo akasa womo ama eneinu omoda ayaresabia eje ayarehwe omukosua eka kire omanfo se ema womo emmohu ewo nea akoso ne ho na emprempren die bambo ene asumdue apagya ne mu ewo boko yentie IGP ninsem no ebi.
We have been informed that there has been absolute peace throughout the night. We want this to continue. And then the President, the Interior Minister, the Defense Minister, they are all watching and listening carefully. And then at the appropriate time, a delegation will also come to visit all the Ghanaians want to say is that Boko should be in peace. Boko should come back to its past glories. For the time when everybody wants to come to Boko, that glory should come back so that we can come back to Boko and then enjoy the atmosphere that has been there in the past.
Everything yetwa and some no do na yekopo mu ewo tema na non quadra ewo amanzebo for banyine day. Adehye wo no wayo ye che zinzin bia onye asam ketekete na nsam ni na onye ne day. Oye onumyanfo ibi bright ono no mampanyin mahama abonitin dem ono no mba ye amado emfama adehia wo tama na non kwado mechre meyo emfama de me mpeshado wo na adehia wo no ichem da won no wonpe ibi bright no onye obi ofitam ho ye kade tama tede me yata kobni mifisma shaman mifi memom me de monkwe ewo nkrankrodwuma ha the marans na ebi bright on fi krom wankasa ofi baby na wabebu mu ewo mo na wabetena ho me ho bakara tamage on so onye tamage etu emi anjem kura dey emo mgbo efum wa ye de me oye che zanzam emo wozi kokobol kwa mama pehine dem memma on pow ibi bright na wenyu anje no ho na emom obaya enkoma penim pow oye onyumnyamfo patience ankama ado ono mbamba ye amadu enfama tema metropolitan assembly no na ono no modo emo wachem dem enhye awododo gwa akwemu nkrache ho dwuma worzi wore koba wore fa ha na wokosia na wowro ha amonodo nko bia wowrom na we want to point in no ibi bright no nyimo hwe won nyo ne dan na wamben enti won to won wase dem wabo ibi bright enti de kosi dei na wo ye dem o ye che zan na mu ye dur wodi champion form na ona mdo ama Dora Sapo ono aye concern youth funu ebi onensam traffic say na ojeche mu dem da orokodo no de wenyu anje ho kitikiti krade ya ebufudi ibi aba.
This morning we are here with a very heavy heart. Yanwan is we've heard the information we are hearing indicates everything that AB Bright is supposed to be, or they are going to bring him on board as the mayor of Tema. It's not going to happen. We don't understand. Even the whole process, he wasn't even part of the thing. So how come all of a sudden they are bringing her into the whole thing? We don't understand. We are not happy. What the youth of Tema East is saying is that we want an indigene. This is the plea of, the traditional council. And I hope this is not something difficult for Mahama, sorry to say the excellency to chip in. We want an indigene. That is what we all want. Important institutions in Ghana, especially in Tema. This is a harbor city, for instance. The important institutions have been given to, Rotarians and Northerners. So what is left for us, we the Gadangbe people? We don't understand. So we want, His Excellency should listen to us and hear our plea that as for Ebi Bright there, he's not part of the whole thing at all. We don't want him today. We don't want him.
Abusua sanso na enenu ukopiem wo Okankwe North NDC amanyokuo nu emmabunu nu ena omo kasa yi omo de kokobon nsem a emu oden papa ena ato ede amane empanimfu a woda amanyokuo nu ano se womo ampaw opani Abdul Rashid Isa se MCE a meche chief executive municipal chief executive a ewo mpeswa ne so a womo entwe emfa ma amanyokuo nu kra na wensu ebema womo atwe womo ho afri amanyokuo nu emu womo koswa eka womo ensem se womo tete se obi a ofri Okankwe Central empeswa ne so ena womo tete se ye pese ye paw no ema ne bedi MC no na omo entwe emfa ma sa nipa kro ne kra enu nti no omo de kokobonsem a emu oden ema ne NDC amanyokuo no empanimfuo ena empo opani Mampeni Mahama say, Womo enche, na near a da o makuma sono, near Omo epese obedi omwenim se MCE, ye ora Abdul Rashid Isano, Omo empao no emfama omo. Omo koswa echre omun se muwo, and sem trofon shia mu say. Openi ya omo fuane so se ono na omo empower nui. Openi oni omo ena atena ewo brono ne so ache. Omo nim na ho fama ode ama party kuo ode ama ekuo no. Omo nim se ono na obetumi asiesie omukro no aboa omo ama omukro no atumpon. Enu nti se amanyokuo no empe ne toto empe ne no ade a ene omo nwen omaso na omo entie ne omo eka akire omo no. Ye ntie emebunu yi ensem no ebi.
Your Excellency, we must be blunt. Any attempt to bypass Abdul Rashid Isa respectfully in the selection of the next MCE for Okankwe North Municipality will be met with deep disappointment, resistance, and potential demoralization among core party faithfuls. We cannot allow technocrats with no grassroots connection, no sacrifices, to show up and have no base of support to be parachuted into leadership positions while those who toiled in the trenches are sidelined.
Abusua make out the area be Abusua Kase Akan KA3SE and was so good erite yedam ho ewo rejection yada yes yempe KA3SE ya na yedam ho ayewom na yekopemu ewo etifi epoye mantomu wo temeche talesi abatumpe shato ewo na yekope na NDC amayoku yara no ewo so embebun ne mpanyinfo ahodo wo no wode ofakase akwama Ghana mampanyin Yewra Yohani Dramani Mahamade ne gyan ye wesi da obapa Ovra John Malim Nabuwumaya da onombe ye abankrache penyin enfama talensi abatumpe shed wono enya da obapene donde ochina ene da na ekuwi ene da woyen samchofu nhyiemu ene wozuru to gwechem dem won butayinta namdo em won kapede omampenyin Mahama obapa Ovra John Malim Nabuwumaya no obapa no be abankrache penyin enfama de mempe shed wono bepe wozu dem no dumbi ohyemu wo NPP amayoku no na bro NPP amayoku mkrampo no okodin nsam bi anade okoyi NPP amayoku no ma oyi mo no men enti odu bebi no wuhuni dede bi papa yanya do bobwa na Sunday all bendi simu na wa bendi simu na so basan so de tumi ahya nansa da na wo mpene do nde ochina ne da ono nam do emende da we yanda mensam chofu nhyiemu ema kasamafo edimekui Owura Charles Kinlu ona ensam chofu kasa na ochem de papa na ngasa no eba today nukodia onibi obi ondi no kwanfama na amayoku de obayeden krampo no na wozi tumi ahya nansa dem ombe ya ban krach penyin enfama won enti won wanta asende ochina ne da enti wo bo manpanyin Mahama kokode ne gina ye wesi de opade opa no no be ya ban krach penyin no wonji ntum so manpanyin Mahama ente ne mpanyifu so ente na wo hwa ma opa no no baba ya ban krach penyin edema de sha waterlansi abatumpe shedo za eno no wonka hunde NDC amayoku no mkobata wo talensi abatumpe shedo no mu bechiche ene ne muso chespe wo mu ne de afi apime bien na eduonu nwotwe abaye boto no NDC amayoku no talensi won de ya imsumla ikalai enya da wo benya enti enwo so yensam twofo nhyiema wo de mensam awodwe wo de tugwa.
We reliably informed that the state security apparatus gathered intelligence during the vetting process that John Malim Nabuwumaya was not suitable for the DCE position, and that the state security apparatus filed a situational report to the national security during the vetting process that there would be a secured intelligence district if John Malim Nabuwumaya was there would be nominated as DCE. We plead that the President John Dramani Mahama demand a further background checks on this nominee, and he should demand a copy of the report because we believe the report was hidden from him prior to the nomination. Doing so would not only serve the image of the NDC but also ensure to the peace and security of the Talasi district, as reportedly highlighted in the report compiled by the State Intelligence Agency.
Abusua wansemfu from no police bambo kuonu apaw jumadie bi ho entoma na ne nyina ene se womo ehwehwe akwamukafo akonfo wemfo bi a womo to hye police fo mienu bi so ebo womutuo eku womo ewo poyamere brono a ewo krono abontene eso ewo binduri wo Upper East region. Director of Public Affairs, our sanso ye Commissioner of Police, Mame Grace Ansa Akrofi at the Enkrata Abeto Abontene say, police form ye nui na wamu tu kwine, every bongo ako binduri, na we na akwemu kafwe eto share wamo so, ebo wamutuo ekun wamo, na fe so wasanso eje, moto ana wamu di tu kwine no efri wamo nsemu. Okoswa ka nensem se sabre no na police fwe wamo enhye police atade enu nti no emprempren no wamu din ene wamo ho nsemu de ye de omo de atekakra efise omo pese omo fa amane ne amamre kwan so ede saa ensem yi ekoto omo a wamu afri mu yi omo abusuafo animu na omo koso a ede omo hyeden ensem ema omo a omo afri mu yi abusuafo na omo ka kire omo ka kire amanfo se omo police fo no omo bo omo ho modern bia se enkrofo a edi sa nyinambra nsam yi omo nsa ebeso wo mu na watwe omo trededededede edi omo abegina emra animu ama periperi ye enso edi mu yentie police fo no ensam no ebi
yo ebusia yetwa ensam no do na yekopemu ewo bono epoye mantom bono techiman ho ene yesen akowo biom na amanebo a ofiwo babotogwa chemude dano ya yotwemi akronfo techamofo koyi woni tiri wo a wokum oye ababa obedi mfihia no edunsia wo tra ewo techiman na nansanyaro so aba botogwa de enipa binum so asena afma hwe no kwa na akronfo techamofu kopemu ewo wa wokọ efie beye insiemu da no fide yare insubra ne bi yi nitiri ho no ena de ma akronfo techamofu yi wode fam ye ho na adwuma wokọ kuwuro ma wokọ je bi no kwa efini nsem na oye akosua ta wedi mfihia no ediasa na wochemo cashew buyer oton cashew no do ne dwuma na wokoto de wewu de ne dema ne ba a woyin mfihia no ekọ na fam abofre etene ma me ne mu ne nchen ewodem wo na wochemo so enimpa ebie na wokan wo ye mbesiafo no ekoro edwenu ekoro division edwenu koro na ekoro so edunkono anwane de yame adum wenkum won na mmom de wo pepere won papa we woji woni sika woji bi no so mobile phone fifi woni nsem na ehwema krono sam no anade wisam no adoso ewo bono epoye mantom wo ena techima no sunyane no nkwato na wasanso kase na wochem dem wokowuni emu ebieni bi ewo wa ekroze na oda oye sunyane eba no ekroso da ne Tano River no ano eba ne UBM Bank no one lorry station one I was for the krokoto wo ne nyina ya konfute chiamofu yada ena wodi demi ewukasemi Madam Abna Ata ono eye ababa wofane Ata Jennifer no na mami one ensam chofo kasaya ordinary ayizi adutugwa
anopa ade ache ma sorry nsi me kwafu ma kwa hwe me ntosi kakrati nsu ato timi wo ha na ma se Julie anti nda adan wala anti Jennifer mpoma table si achie ya afra ne so awon je so mpoma ne so wo ma bie ni etumilika ye kokohwe ye kwa ya table ni so ye beduru fa ya afra sa Jennifer ntine ya tesa de ba ne etia ma kwa ne ye bie pono no ti akwala wa akon de na ni hwe tokurum no re anti sister da ho abada ne nchari moja etunu ye so pono no ye wai gate ni e kwa ya Jennifer ne da ho abada ne nchari moja etunu sa ne bai ne tekata so no wosu ma ti ye huru ya ne ko so bi bai ma wawu fa de pampum afa de fo ni sister da ma wa de 13 no afa
oh yeah nura na yo by 2 me die medaya na me wo na me bana tiam babaye no na masore me sore a me pia dia asama o hwe wo mu dia ba bo ne trimu sha hwan na dia ba bo trimu wo hwe ne pana san pia dwane ma chesia manya obia ana me sha do wa mo ko doctor me ma wa mo kwanya na driver mo di ne ko doctor
anopadi
yantrodo babaye yatrodo na yakoyenyim na nabuache ono so kase no zo tugwa chemde ono ye ohene edema kuntunso now that is de ekoma aprosifo or someone there won hwe na bambonsam no emunya den ewo ho na ekopo mu aprosifo na so ne bambonsam so no nya den wo ho kra into that is de ekoma mpainfo
say na naba mihini tia na so say obe hwe se de be ya because hay no ay industrial area no nipa ye wo ha no so nti utie na so mresem no o pe ba bi na tese abai aboaye na yenya police station bi asi ho ne ewo kafa ba mo asem no ebe ye mfie mienu ne yati volunteer wo ha volunteer adwuma so de yatu ho ache se de nyina ye akuyafo no in fact mate no mtu wo ho si ho a na wo me adwuma de ne na chi no mate bi ekukuwie school mu ye primary school wo ha mu ne mabinum krata no ne wo mo ye fa ne mabibre enam so ma na dwono wo mo foso ya kochiribi ema ne kuwi ya ne se kuwi kram officer ni wotachiman nti mate no de koye no wo mo de wo mo sakeka won kakra na obi a wabona wo yare de na ye ka asem nti nananom so etuetu asaka no firi ho na ma volunteer fo no hubo kakra aba wo mu kopem se adwuma wo mo eye no yetu ho ache adwuma na wo mi so ye kuyafo na ekoba se kofa sa kwa no so tima wo mo ija ye adwuma ne yeto ho nti ye kase kura volunteers no wo mu dini e wo kram officer kan fa so ho a wo ho sisi a e be pese police panyini mpanyfo wo ka bi wum e wo betima ma yase pagya sa volunteer na si ho no
Abusia na onetu no na DCOP Owura Amuakon on your second command ewo bono epoye mantoma prosefo atna yewo ose one ne ekuno okupe mu na wo hwe ma wopa woma Jennifer nimu no do wodukope mu ewo mortuary a mpempem wodi hu adwuma na zawo bia wora botugwa ono so one nsamtwofo kasai
Decide very in information and a for the mind. Information tea, can we say, see, I prepare on being said, now could be dear. I'm here 7 Cadian. To Kakran the same day, share Abusua for Ukraine. My point, young person, beyond the year. Was your why I say, Kruma for memoir, Matthias Krum, only the musician. Omu yesi what information dey am ma police assault the mama assurance ye ma asema be kan police ye be trouble
anti Abusia na oye DCOP Amuakon na etenenka no ono ye second in command ewo bono epoye mantomu aprosifo no won atna ye na ono so ozna no dinsam odu tugwa wo ababa wa Jennifer ne wu eho asemi eyare hu ye pa abrewaba
ejata
ehu nice lady o
ai
no ye fe pa no ye fe pa
oba so do facha no ye fe meta story na me hu mes akonfo so de small girl onye do ye beyin abaka no one struggle afa ni mobile phone afa ni skewia ko ilkun neba 1.5 year osnincha no krampo na andwe no ho debi
andwe no ho
debi
ye besre Ghana Police Service for ma bambo sam enye dzen papa sisi akronfo no wenwa abre wodre for all angles
ejata e free mobile money for so na ye de court mamufuo so oh ayare hostemu se wo nam kra na ehu abo
we yem hyehyw Ebusuanti ha enna mbrono ba makwan ma yedi ewiaber ebusuan kase akan KA3SE no yezi ebesi amo asadan koma Big Family Multimedia Institute BFM Store Trustees Network Group and Center for Trade and one obo in Echidom ema yede KA3SE ebro ebisun koma production team no akosia adepa and afenso oye wise ken kojo hansel and Ohinma Esther. We na we Echidom KA3SE yedi ebebosumu. Akan kanfa ye betina say as a brono edini ye. Jata Kobana mene
Abrewa baya adepa yamamu nyina mo enitie yakramo
Papa Kwesi baka cho de meko